Welcome back everyone to the Complete Pineleaf, where today we are finally getting ready to head into the Dead City. I know that's a real fun place to go. I mean, who wouldn't want to go to a place called the Dead City? It's certainly not a place that sounds inviting to any hobbit, but this is where I must go. And before I do go there, I need to patrol the walls because we want to make sure that everything is. There appears to be no visible means to entering this tower. But we hope that we do find a place where we can enter relatively safely. And relatively means that won't result in our instant deaths, because I'm sure that there are absolutely no completely safe places to enter Minas Morgul, because this is a stronghold of the enemy, and you don't expect a stronghold of the enemy to have any simple entrances. Right now, I'm wondering, are there any simple excavation points? I think this is the first place. The walls here is smooth and impossible to climb. Right. Well, does I still have to go this way? No, I have to go this way. I thought that was the furthest one to the south, so I'm going to head this way and see what the next location is on the wall. Here's another location I need to check, but the walls here appear to be too steep for me to scale. I'm a hobbit. Virtually any wall is too steep to scale, I think. I've always said that the ridge is my mortal enemy, and a wall is just an artificial ridge. A wall is an artificial ridge that is made to be tougher than a regular ridge. That looks like a door. Well, that's promising. What's over here? A small hatchway juts out from the base of this tower. Alright, and it looks like some enterprising rangers have
Let us hope you bring glad tidings, friend.
set up shop here, all nice and ready for us to make an entrance. Well then, it appears that they have beaten me to the punch over here. But let's see if there's any place else that needs to be checked. Though right now that is most definitely the most promising location. I had to go downhill in order to reach this point, which means that this is most definitely not promising. This narrow path leaves too much open for ambush. It's too open for ambush and too closed for us to properly fit our people. Not a good combination. Ah, here's the main entrance right ahead. I'm sure that this location is going to be well patrolled. If this place is a safe place to enter, the main entrance to Minas Morgul is too heavily guarded for a direct assault. Well, I think that answers that question. So I guess I need to go back to Domrod and tell him what's up there. Many foes lie in wait beyond the entrance to the Dead City. That also takes care of the Black Book of Mordor's thing in there. And these are elite. I presume I'm going to have to fight two of them at a time if I tried it. Plus we've got that Gate Warden. Probably pull the entire mess in there if I tried to do anything funny. Well, let's go back to Domrod. It appears that a few of your rangers have already found a good entry spot, and it's not their front door.
Let us not tarry.
I believe this may be our best option for entering the city. That tower is called Barad Angarth. Our scouts have spied orcs patrolling the very top of the tower, and when night blankets the veil, they have seen the flicker of firelights in the windows. We should expect some resistance inside, but I think that they will be unprepared for our attack. Quickly, let us gather what's needed and prepare to take hold of Barad Angarth. Alright. Well. Guess it's time for us to Get inside. We have arrived into the Circle of Wrath. Now let's see what we find within it. Other than a bunch of wrathful orcs, which is going to be inevitable, I think. Surely we could handle them, right? Like this one. Yeah, no problem. Of course. Oh, that counts for that quest also. Oh boy. So we need to circle, secure the tower, and looks like we are going to get our requisite 8 foes just by doing this instance, and they are volunteering to die upon our spearheads. There we go. Now, what do we got here? That is... That's fine. Now, here we've got a goblin that is going to... Oh, we've got... Oh, that's actually, it's not a goblin, that's a Gothmog warrior and an orc. Side. Alright, so we know that he's allied with the Gothmog. That's going to be significant later on, I presume. Alright, and let's see, what have we got here? Ooh, more defilers. Orcs. Goblins. Oh, and we'll be done with that quest. I'm sure Faramir will be most happy that we've quickly dispatched numbers of... Now, what does he need? For Faramir, oh, we had to climb the ramp between the second and third tiers of Minas Morgul. Well, that's going to be a while before we're ready to do that. But we have to make sure that we go up that ramp when we go between the tiers, despite the fact that the standard quest line takes you through all these towers instead. But there are ramps to it, similar to the way that you have ramps between tiers in Minas Tirith. Since the two cities are related in many ways. Oh. Yeah. And your turn. I think this is it for the first level, or do we got more after this? So I don't think they're tracking us by levels. I think they're just tracking by taking over the entire tower. I think we've got the entire downs. I missed somebody. Oh, somebody in the middle. Oopsie daisy. Someone tried to hide from me. Maybe cast an invisibility spell. He's a defiler after all. You have secured the first floor of Barad Angarth. Ah, so it does tell us when we hit each of the levels. Now we need to get up to the second level. And have to remember how to get up these stairs. Ah, here it is. One set of stairs. Hard to find this particular location. But looking everywhere, I guess eventually shows where it's at. Now, let's see. I guess I'll need to kill more foes and secure the second level of the tower. I think that's the way these things usually go. Hi! I'd like to secure you. Yes, I do mean kill when I say secure. Because I am securing against the possibility that you would continue to harry our forces. Now, where were we? Oh yes, next. Good. So this looks like it's another round of killing goblins and orcs to make sure they can't do anything to us. Now, Why aren't the Rangers helping in all this? I have absolutely no idea. But they are. There we go. And your turn. Ooh. Oh, whoopsie daisy, but it's all fine. He's not going to last long enough in order to make that a problem. You have secured the second floor of Barad Ongarth. Okay, good. Now, the fact that they worded it that way implies that there is going to be a... Ah! At least this time I found it. Now I see why I missed it the first time, because I almost missed that. It just blended into the background there. I think there are only 3 floors of this tower. I hope that's the case. I guess we'll just have to find out the hard way. Alright, there's nothing there. There is plenty over here. And defilers. Actually, there isn't. Where are all the defilers in here? They seem to have more. Oh, that's not a defiler. That's an archer. I can't even tell the difference between an archer and a defiler. It's a defiling archer. That's it. And the sergeant here. I think that's. But there's one sergeant for each level, I guess. Actually, I think that this is the top level and that we will have eventually some sort of lieutenant that will be guarding the next part. No, the Nazgul are all dead. I'm not going to have to worry about them. He's just trying to frighten me, whereas worse, that used to frighten people quite a bit. At least anyone who doesn't know that they're all gone now. Now, let's see. Next. Oh, actually, I think that's the lieutenant right there, isn't it? Overseer. Overseer, lieutenant. What's the difference? Probably not much. So we have... Alright, so this is the overseer for the tower. So each tower has... We've got enough to deal with. I knew we were short on supplies, but how did you best my whole tower? I knew we were short on supplies. How did you do that? Yes, we've got enough to deal with the circle of rats. We don't need another thorn. Well, this thorn just poked you in the face. Alright, good. Apparently there's somebody else I need. Oh, a couple of rangers. I guess I won't be killing the rangers. Right?
May Faramir guide us to victory.
We have secured the tower. With everything secured, now we have a ranger camp here. Right, Domrod? I thank you, Pineleaf, for leading the charge. We have successfully secured the Tower of Barad Ongarth. This will be our first base of operations in Minas Morgul, but likely not to be the last. From here, we will work towards retaking the Dead City. Right, and apparently I get to choose one of these, preferably the one that's a pretty nice upgrade on my pendant. Alright.
Let us not tarry.
Let us not tarry, like I've been tarrying. Oh. Let's get this here. I'm tarrying, trying to get my UI right. Yes. Our first order is to make sense of the city. While its layout is similar to that of Minas Tirith, we cannot mistake it for the White City. No, it is tough to mistake it for the White City. For many years, this place has suffered beneath the might of the Dark Lord and the corruption of the Witch King. This Circle of Wrath is but the first of many challenges that we will face here. There are many orcish forces encamped here, and we must learn what we can from them before we can safely delve further into the city. Assist those who can in the Circle of Wrath. When you have done so, return to me, and we shall continue our efforts inwards and upwards. Alright, so we get a ring and a tracery. Oh, and it looks like he's one of the people that we need to assist.
You should search for Dorgum and Dolenthal. They may have discovered more information about the forces to the east.
Thank you for making your way here. The situation is dire. We have already sent rangers into Minas Morgul to discover what challenges or forces lay before us. But there is a problem. Two separate and seemingly opposed forces of orcs have fortified sections of the Circle of Wrath, the outmost ring of Minas Morgul. We cannot sneak past their lines, so any rangers already in higher tiers of the sea are now cut off from reinforcements and supplies. We have begun to assess the situation and could use your support. Of course you could. Search for Dorgrim and Dolenthal. They may have discovered more information about the forces to the east. Alright, so help Damrod with clear the path. Okay. And, okay, oh, the first thing he did is to complete quests in the Circle of Wrath. 10 quests I need to complete in order to get through there. So I won't be climbing the ramp until after I do that, so I guess I can get rid of that. Alright, now what do I need? I guess next is clear the path.
Now then.
Thank you for your offer to aid in these dark times. We have greater need of it than ever. 2 orc armies have begun to fortify their positions within the outer ring, yes? I sent 2 rangers, Dorgrim and Dolenthal, westward into the city. They will attempt to gain more information about the area, but could still use your assistance to defeat any of the orcs that you might encounter. Please reduce the number as we seek to learn more about the dangers, and so I need to defeat 10 orcs within the area to help clear the path for the other rangers. And we have here is Thornarun. Oh, I guess I should speak to the Sailmaster.
Look upon the battlefield. We shall soon be there.
But this particular one only goes inward. Actually, is there a milestone around here? Well, I guess I'll have to find it at some point, because this might be a good place to set a milestone to make sure that I can get here, because obviously I'm not going to be able to get here any other way at the moment. Fortunately, though, my current milestone is just outside the door, so maybe it's not too bad. So what does Tornarin want? Oh, good. Well, I know where most of those 10 quests are going to be coming from. Oh, yeah, do I know where most of those are going to come from? Circle of Wrath, calling the troops. Defeat orcs from either army in the Circle of Wrath. Yeah, hail and well met. Our position in the city is a precarious one, and I hope that you will be able to help us keep it. Keep it precarious or keep our foothold? I guess the latter. The outer ring of Minas Morgul is inhabited by 2 different armies of orcs. How much fun. Fortunately, they're fighting each other, so that might help. And so we need to call those numbers. We're already calling numbers in here. What is Gothmog's captain? Defeat one of Gothmog's captains within Zardushgoy. I might kill him just for that name. Alright. And the scouts? Defeat goblin scouts. I guess I can do that. Squashing the sergeants? Defeat orc sergeants in either encampment. Minas Morgul is as dangerous a place as any that I have dared to go. The outer ring, the Circle of Wrath, is currently home of 2 orcs. Right, yeah, okay. Seems to like to remind me that there are 2 armies around here. And defeat one of Ulahor's captains in Zarskator. Okay, we'll scatter them at Zarskator. Alright, we'll remove the 2 captains ones. and hope that I remember to do at least one of them. Alright. Oh, and that's because when I kill the 20 orcs, I'll be also advancing another quest, so something's going to have to slip on there. Alright, and that means, I guess, I just need to find an exit. And an exit that leads us to... Is that it? I don't think I need to go down in order to go up. That would be rather silly, right? Ah, here we are. We have a stairway going up with a little portal there that most likely means that this is where we're going to go in order to reach the city. And that's what we're going to do in the next episode of The Complete Pine Leaf.